Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And as you can see, I've got some items sitting here on the floor, not counting the little doggy. These are all this is all my VonSchrader equipment that I have, and a little bit of VonSchrader cleaning supply. There's two Blue Label 2.5 gallon, one never opened, the other one I think there's a little bit of it removed. A Red Label has been opened, but I don't think it's been used. Well, very little has been taken out, if any. This is the machine, the upholstery machine I've been using for years. Works perfectly well. I only stopped using it because I decided to go to HWE, and it's been functioning perfectly well up until that point. I replaced the vacuum motor about, I think maybe a couple of years ago, and maybe one of the switches, and other than that, the head is a couple of years old anyway. It's got the usual cracking going on here. It doesn't affect the performance or anything like that, but the head is working perfectly well. That's always the high wear point on these machines. But I also have a brand new head sitting right there, or a brand new reconditioned head. I had it sent back to VonSchrader in the States and had them do a complete rebuild on it. I said replace every moving part and the switch. It was $1,300 or more, somewhere around there. This head right here is functioning, I believe, but I think that the reason I stopped using it is it started to leak grease, which is not uncommon with these. It's one of the things that can happen is the gasket starts to go and then it starts to leak the grease, so that would need a rebuild. It is working. There's one there in pieces, but the hose is fine. Some extra recovery tanks, well, two bottoms and a top, two bottoms and two tops, and actually that's a solution tank there. Actually I replaced it on this machine because where the thing screws on the bottom there, it started to leak around the threads there, where the threads and the plastic interconnect. It got some corrosion in there, so the tank was replaced. And then this machine here, this is actually a vintage machine. Obviously it's very old, and it actually works perfectly well, and it is in very good condition. It definitely has very low hours. Here's the brush for it, and you can see that the pins, one of the things to look for as far as wear and tear is how do the little holes there in the brush look where the pins go in, and it's really no wear at all, hardly. This is, there's no corrosion to speak of in here. I had it running and it works perfect, and the motor is really tight. It has very low hours, you can tell that. The only issue was that the gasket around here had started to deteriorate, and I replaced it with a window trim foam, and it was working perfect, but that was the only issue with it. Motor is in really good shape. No issues at all. It was the hoses actually look like these hoses appear to be in good shape. Solenoid is working fine. There was a little bit of a leakage up here, but I just put that what do you call those, tie there, and it seemed to stop it. So and the tank is not rusted out. It was holding water just fine. It was apparently the guy that had it only used it on a part-time basis many years ago, and then it was parked in his garage for a long time. Let's have a look under here. Yeah, and so you can see it's got the old style roller there, but I think you can convert it over to the wheels easily enough. Just if you have another LMX with the wheels on it, you can probably just drill a couple holes and put the bracket on here and mount the wheels on the outside, and I guess that would work. Even this thing would probably still work. The top, you see the top's in good shape. There's some rust up here from many years, but it's not cracked up or anything. So it's a completely functioning LMX machine. It would need a little bit of attention, but there's nothing at all seriously wrong with it. In fact, why don't I just turn it on so you know that it actually is completely functioning. And we'll plug it in here. Bearings sound good. Sounds like a VonSchrader. Anyway, so there you go. And the reason I've got this all pulled out is because I had a phone call from somebody saying they were interested in buying VonSchrader stuff. And my initial thought was, well, why bother? I'll just hang on to it. Then I got home, talked to the wife. She says, why do you still want it? She says, can you turn it into money? And apparently, I guess I can. Now, I almost forgot to say, this box here contains a whole bunch of parts. There's brushes, and there's a ring gear, and there's carbon brushes in there as well. Various parts. There's a brand new hose for the Esprit I've never used. The one that goes in the front of the foam generator is. That's a pricey little item. That is. When I replaced it a long time ago, I bought 2 of them. I never used the second one. So anyway, so that's what I've got. I'm not actually at the moment quite sure what the real value of this would be, but if anybody's interested, you can contact me or whatever on Oxy-Dry at 250-860-4595, or you can leave a message on this. I'll upload this video onto my channel here. And so anyway, well, let me know what you'd be interested in paying. If this thing has to be shipped, these things have to be shipped. It's going to cost. I won't ship it over the border, so sorry if you're in the U.S. I'm not going to deal with the border. That would be a problem. But if you're back east, it would definitely cost a few $100s to ship this all. There's going to be definitely 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and shipping is not cheap. So bear that in mind, and I will have to charge you tax on it, because these are being sold through our business, so we will be charging sales tax. So anyway, there you go. That's what I got available, and if you're interested, let me know, and we'll take her from there. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.